When you think of rural Eastern Carolina, you might think of farmland, scenic waterways, and small communities. What you probably don't think about is HIV and AIDS. But statistics show 25% of the state's HIV/AIDS cases are in rural areas. Elizabeth is a Beaufort County resident living with the virus that causes AIDS.
Well, when I caught HIV, I knew I was dying. I felt like I was dying. I thought I was dying. Nobody would have anything to do with me.
Elizabeth, who asked not to have her last name used in this report, was diagnosed with HIV in December of 1997, 1 year after she was the victim of a gang rape. Depression gripped her life, but she broke free to educate herself and others in rural areas about HIV.
You know, I've seen many, many girls die because of that lack of hope. And that shame. It's just deplorable.
I think it's a small town epidemic.
HIV counselor Tanisha Hardison says the shame and lack of education associated with the disease is what has new HIV cases on the rise throughout rural areas.
Well, a lot of people just don't, the word HIV scares them. It's fearful. It's a fearful word. It's a death sentence to them. So, you know, they're like, well, I don't want to know my status because I don't want to die.
To better combat the epidemic, health administrators are now calling on more clinics in rural areas and also for advanced HIV testing materials.
Rapid HIV testing, I think that should be taken to smaller areas where a clinic can't go to so that they can say, hey, I got tested.
The rapid HIV test can give preliminary results in less than 30 minutes.
They're 99.9% accurate. So you can get your results back, and if it does come out to be positive, then you can go to your local health department and get an actual blood test.
This is a very worldwide problem, and it's more so affected on the outskirts of town, in your suburbs.
In the suburbs or in the farm communities, HIV is on the rise, and Elizabeth is rising above her illness to spread the word.
All you can do is just help one person at a time. You know, if you have the willingness, God's going to show you the way.
In Beaufort County, Audrey Washington, WITN News.